Hey y'all, I'm Nick Pomeroy with PR Equipment here in Currens, Texas. Today we're in Currens here in the showroom. We also have a store in Canton, Texas, so keep that in mind when you're out shopping for a mower. We've got 2 locations to serve you. But today we want to talk about, so this is our 3rd video here we're doing on the Spartan lawnmower lineup and some changes that have come on those. And so today, and you're going to probably counterintuitive, here we are at the end of 2024, but I want to talk about 3 major upgrades that came on the 2024 lawnmowers. So you're probably like, why are you just now talking about this? And I get that. The truth is, coming off of COVID, there's been lots of inventory levels and things that have changed. And so the truth is, there's a lot of 2023 inventory that was still being sold this year, right? And so we're just now really kind of locked in on only 2024 inventory. I think we still have 2 or 3 2023s left at great prices if you guys are interested in those. But I wanted to now zoom back out and take a look at some of the changes that came on 2024 product, which a lot of dealers have either not been selling or are just now getting a chance to sell, and or they might still be receiving some 2023 inventory. So still a lot of 2023s out there. Truth is, in the lawnmower world, it usually doesn't matter, right? If there's not a model change, it's usually not a huge deal. But the inventory has been weird the last few years. And so in fact, we going into 2025 will have quite a few 2024s. But there's couple 3, and we're actually kind of excited about this. There's a couple 3 major changes for these lawnmowers that I think will get people pretty excited. At least we're really excited about. So we wanted to talk a little bit about those. So first and foremost, just start with the big one, right? One of the things that we have had, probably, I don't know, maybe one of the issues that we wanted to see change the most was an improvement in the spindle. And so we had, not everybody experienced it, but some people did, but they would have a failure of the spindle bearings a little earlier than we'd expect, right? Well, the cool thing is they have completely redesigned the spindle for 2024, going to a 6-bolt spindle versus a 4-bolt spindle. And so we are excited to have that new spindle. It's a little heavier duty. Honestly, it's just kind of a little bit better bearings, but we are excited about a spindle that's going to just really give us a lot longer life. We really want these to last a long time for you, so you don't have any trouble. Probably also worth noting, although it's not one of my major issues, is they did come out with these new covers, which are pretty cool. In the past, we'd had some issues with these. They had threaded into the deck. They had little studs there, and they would kind of seize up. So having this new cover, first off, it's kind of molded. It's not. It's a little more rigid, a little more heavy duty of a cover. Plus, they've got these different style nuts that won't give us as much trouble with seizing up. So that right there is the biggest improvement. So I kind of started with the biggest one first, but we're excited to go to a little heavier duty spindle. One of the other things is the deck height. So we years and years, it was always a turn knob style deck lift system. So you'd push the pedal and turn the knob, and we really liked that. But in some applications, especially maybe with some of our commercial guys that were really hitting a lot of bumps, hitting lots of, roads and trailers and things, we'd have an issue with the deck drop. And it's kind of common knowledge, right? If you really do a lot of research, you know that some people have experienced some problems. One of the coolest things I thought Spartan did, though, is they stood behind those products, and so they gave us the option to add a pin kit to kind of get past that, and they covered the expense of that. And so I think that's a really important thing to know, is they didn't just leave people hanging high and dry. There is a solution for it, and there's a way to get it covered. So, if you've got a mower and you're like, hey, mine's doing that, work with your dealer, talk to them. I think you'll find that there's a solution for your problem, and it's worth getting. But we've gone to this pin system. And so we are excited to be able to offer that pin system. The truth is, it's just simple, right? And I'm a big fan of simple, and it just works. Lots and lots of other mowers use it. No, we're not any different than any other mower brand. As far as a lot of guys are using the pin system, and so do we. But it's just simple, and it just works. So I'm a big fan of that. It's kind of worth saying that about the spindles too. There was actually some upgrades over the years, some changes made to make them more reliable. But the truth is, having a completely redesigned spindle, I think, is a pretty cool thing. One of the other things that's worth noting is on most of the models, we have gone away from the keypad. We honestly kind of liked the keypad. There were some benefits to it, but a lot of folks wanted to go away from that and go to a key switch, and so we did that. Of course, here again, simplicity. It's a lawnmower, right? Don't need to overcomplicate it. But we're pretty excited. Like I say, just simple, reliable. If you did have a key switch fail, really cheap to fix that. So like I say, that's something people were asking for, and they did it. So I want to move over. Those are the three main changes that came on these 2024 mowers, but it's probably worth noting that the RZHD Blackout was a new model for 2024 as well. And so if you notice over here, it still has a keypad. So it does. In fact, there's two models in the lineup, the RZHD and then the KGZXD, that still have an upgraded version of the keypad. This is a very, very nice keypad that went away from kind of those softer buttons that were on the other keypads that would give folks, trouble sometimes, and went to this very, very robust keypad that also has a key fob that you insert there. It still gives you all that functionality that we really loved about those keypads. So we still have some options for this. A few things I like is obviously the security of it, right? If you don't have the code, nobody's stealing your lawnmower, right? So I think that's a pretty big thing. Obviously some diagnostics things that come along with it, but that's gonna be on these flagship models. And we've really seen good luck with these keypads. So they did kind of completely redesign it. And we've got a much, much better keypad, or a much more robust keypad. And so we're excited about that. But while we're here, this is the RZHD Blackout Edition. So kind of in line with that KGZ mower that we've had. It's a pretty cool mower, significantly more affordable than the KGZ. Not, obviously if you're a homeowner, if you've got an acre or two, this is going to be more of a fit for you than maybe what the KGZ was. And so it's a good option for y'all. And I love the Blackout. It's just a slick looking mower. The seat, it's a full suspension seat like we've had on lots and lots of our other mowers, but it's fully blacked out with the exception of the orange Spartan logo. I think it's a slick looking mower. I actually really like that keypad. So if y'all are looking for this kind of mower, this is a kind of a limited edition thing. They've got some of these out here. We've sold a few of them, but this is a nice mower to have. So if you're all out shopping for a mower, just know that in 2024 there were several positive changes that were made to these lawnmowers just to improve, continuous improvement, right? Keep making the product better. And so guys, I really encourage you all, if you're out looking for lawnmowers, come check out these 2024s. There's some new things even coming on 2025s, but the truth is, these were the three things that really improved reliability. And there are other changes coming that maybe don't improve reliability, but I think will make it an even nicer mower. So y'all stay tuned for those.